Elon Musk claimed that Democrats look crazier because their positions changed and media habits hide it. He posted dated clips that showed older stances on immigration, fraud, and waste. He used the phrase "Associated Propaganda" one time to jab at the Associated Press. He said traditional media protect Democratic leaders from tough questions. He said this protection created a gap between voters' beliefs and leaders' words now. Also, Musk resurfaced Chuck Schumer's 1996 remarks that focused on immigration and fraud risk. He contrasted that speech with Schumer's recent rebuttal to fraud claims about benefits. He posted the clip to show how top Democrats sounded tougher in the past. He said today's message denies problems that earlier leaders called crucial. He also pointed to his own disputed claim about Democrats importing future voters. He said the backlash over that claim only proved how much the issue mattered. In addition, Musk posted a second dated clip that focused on benefits and cutting waste. He used Bill Clinton's older remarks about shrinking government and removing waste, fraud, and abuse. He then asked why today's leaders attack the same goals when he backs them now. He said past Democrats treated those cuts as normal parts of reform. He suggested that the new resistance is political, not practical. He said current costs still require strict checks and basic audits. Moreover, Musk explained his two Americas of information idea in recent remarks. He said people who rely on traditional media live in an alternate reality. He said selective coverage hid some crime stories until public pressure forced action. He said this silence trained audiences to ignore facts that hurt preferred stories. He also said the people who get news in new ways see a different country. He called that divide a major challenge for community and public life. He said the split hardens distrust between neighbors and coworkers, and that this explains why political leaders stepped in to respond. With that, Musk vowed to form a new party to fight a uniparty. He called it the America Party and said it would be serious about reducing debt. He argued it could appeal to voters who feel ignored by both major parties. Democratic strategists warned a third-party ticket could pull voters from Republicans in tight districts. Musk said that effect would break party insiders' control in Congress. He added that his party could strengthen budget oversight and civil liberties. He described it as a lever to force reforms in Congress. He said it will change what happens next in national politics. At the same time, anger grew over his payment system access and bid to end USAID. Democratic leaders unified and used those moves to rally volunteers and donors. They said his team lacked authority to handle sensitive records. They warned about risks to health clinics and school programs if payments stalled. They also started calling him President Musk after a spending fight in late 2024. That label made him seem like an unelected power broker in Washington. Musk said even Republicans grew uneasy about being linked to his fights. After this, a new fight began over Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Democratic lawmakers attacked after Musk called those programs targets for cuts. He countered that the target was waste and fraud, not seniors' core checks. He posted older Democratic clips that praised cutting, waste, fraud, and abuse. He said those clips show that oversight used to be bipartisan. He argued that the 2025 reaction ignored those earlier promises. He said audits and accurate payment codes protect honest beneficiaries. He called this a fairness issue for taxpayers and seniors. This made the argument feel more serious to voters and lawmakers. Meanwhile, Musk kept attacking the media operation around Democratic politics. He mocked a set of identical anti-Trump videos and called the effort lazy. He also blasted what he called partisan meddling in party rules outside the U.S. He said activists coordinated on social media and used press talking points to silence dissent, and that pattern reinforced preferred stories and punished open debate. He claims that traditional media ignored stories that challenged those preferred stories, and the news silence ended only after public pressure forced coverage. In addition, Democratic leaders treated Musk as a unifying opponent in early 2025. Polls showed that many voters disliked him, and Republicans feared that association and swing seats. Party committees used his Treasury plan and USAID stance as new themes in speeches. Campaign ads portrayed him as reckless with privacy protections and benefits. Musk said career staff, not his appointees, were installing basic financial controls. He pointed to missing codes on payments and outdated paper systems. He called those fixes common sense items that should have existed already. He said these disputes help explain the tension that followed. Finally, Musk returned to his opening claim with more clips and more posts. He said Democrats look crazier because their views shifted while media coverage changed. He posted those dated clips to claim a pattern on immigration, fraud, and waste. He said the America Party would force the political system to keep its promises, and that the Social Security fight is mostly about rooting out fraud. He described anger over payment systems and USAID as a sign of political fear. The backlash proves that his posted clips hit a nerve. He said that this fight over clips in media will shape his next moves.